the son of Beverly Crusher and Captain Jean-Luc Picard, not known to Picard for 24 years, saving people on a medical ship with his mother, being a hero. Or is he a murderer? Welcome to TrekTrav. I am Trav, and this is our video on Jack Crusher. Jack Crusher, the character we all wanted to see, Picard's son. I'm not speaking about me personally. I think that it was a stupid idea, and why does he need a son anyway? Considering he was depressed in generations and sort of had moved on from that. But let's take a look at his assimilation to the Borg, of which I think was a personal choice. And I very strongly believe that you might be convinced by this. Now, we see in Star Trek The Next Generation when Captain Picard is assimilated, he has a single tear rolling down his face because it is painful. He is being held captive in his mind and being controlled by the collective of the Borg. It's pretty clear that people don't have an individual personality within the collective, and if they do, it's being held hostage. Now, this is almost confirmed in Voyager, except for Unimatrix Zero, where some Borg seem to have the ability to hold on to their personality separate from the Borg.
They took everything I was. They used me to kill and to destroy, and I couldn't stop them. I shouldn't have been able to stop them. I tried so hard.
I can feel them. All of them. There are so many voices. Joyful. Welcoming me. Nothing's broken in here. There's no suffering. No loneliness.
But this isn't what's implied in general. It's not a general thing. And it's an odd thing to bring up. We've seen the Borg before. We know how they act. We know that it's torturous. We have crew members in First Contact calling out, "Help me," to Captain Picard.
Captain! Help! Please! Help!
They want people to save them from the depths of the despair of the collective. Now, when we get to Picard Season 3, Deanna Troi basically freaks out and runs off. Goes and tells the rest of the crew that the Borg are in there. And Jack doesn't know what's going on. He's like, why the fuck did she's reached in my head, oh, it's creepy. Picard tells him. Picard says that the Borg are inside your head. They passed through my Eromotic syndrome that wasn't Eromotic syndrome, and you are basically connected to the Borg. Now, Picard treats him like a douche, and I get that. And the other crew members are a bit douchey. They seem to think that he's under some sort of control. But what we've seen throughout Star Trek Picard is that he has control to kill changelings, and that's all he kills. He attacks people who are changelings. He's not killing random people. And that's what makes it interesting to me. Because if he didn't have any choice, surely he'd just kill random people if he was controlled by the Borg. I think the Borg Queen cares. And considering the changelings worked for the Borg Queen, seems a little bit odd. So when he finds out the information he's been controlled by the Borg, he decides to go and confront the Queen with a phaser.
If it were possible for you to kill me, you would have already.
He goes, and that choice, that single choice, he knows that the crew of the Enterprise D have history with the Borg. They know the Borg, they know the Borg Queen, and he decides actively to go and confront the Borg Queen. Now, this is a first part of the weirdness involved in this. So he goes to face the Borg Queen. She sort of prohibits him from killing her and then takes him into the collective. Now, the stupid choice of going there and trying to confront the Borg Queen is pretty fucking stupid. When we get to him inside the collective, Picard goes in there to rescue him. We see that he's enjoying the connection and the collective, and he's enjoying doing all these things. So
It's perfect.
while he's controlling other young people on board the Federation ships that are destroying Earth threatening to destroy Earth and killing everyone, he's enjoying it in there. It's a euphoria for him, which is weird in itself. Picard goes in there, isn't immediately assimilated, which is a little bit weird, but they're both in the collective. So why was Picard crying when he was originally assimilated? Unless the Borg have changed their tactics and now inside the collective their minds are given some sort of euphoric wackiness. Now, I'm not saying that Jack wasn't manipulated or wasn't controlled partially, but once he's in the collective, he shows no sign of resistance. If Picard didn't go in there, he showed no sign of resistance against the Borg Queen. He was happy. He was connected. He was in there. He was happy while people were dying, while Shaw was dying. And it really annoys me when people sort of turn around and go, well, he didn't have control of himself. But he didn't try not to. Like, it's almost like saying, oh, well, I'm not racist, but have you ever told a racist to shut the fuck up? Because otherwise you're just letting them do it. And that's what he did. Jack Crusher let the Borg take control of those younger officers, let the Borg kill the older officers, let the Borg control him to that point. And you might say he had a trauma of not having a father, a trauma of not feeling connected. And I had no right mind. Like he talks about how he's always felt like he needed order and connectivity. That's just people in general. So I don't even know whether that classes as a Borg motivation. And I stand by this. I think that while Jack may have been pushed into certain situations, that he actively chose them in the end. He's an adult. He's an adult man. And he, while having things in his head that he couldn't control, an example being when he can switch on the attacks or he can see through the Dominion somehow, he realizes that he's done that and he feels that it's wrong. So it seems really weird to me that he is in the Borg collective and he's feeling euphoria and happy. What are your opinions on this? Is Jack Crusher a murderer, or is he a hero? I wouldn't say he's a hero. He was just sort of a bystander. Picard's the hero. But was he coerced? Was he manipulated? Was he controlled? Or were parts of this his choice and his fault? And does that make him culpable to be a genocidal murderer? Make sure to leave your decision in the comments. I would love to hear your opinion on this, and I will see you next time on TrekTrav.